I went ahead and plumbed this wall up and got it braced off. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put this wall in. And I have 2x12s I'm going to use for the header for this garage door, 8-foot garage door, 2 2x12s. So I may go ahead and set that header today too. But so for now, I'm going to go ahead and just put a few studs up on this wall and get it going. I've got this new pencil, Pica pencil. It's a really cool pencil, but I can't figure out where I want to keep it because it's in the way of everything. I know that's not going to work. Huh. I don't know. We'll see. Good where it is. So I'm just crowning all the studs, so the crown and the board, you might even be able to see it from there, I don't know. But every board has a little crown in it. So I'm making all the crowns go to the outside of the wall. And I know there's a lot faster ways of doing this, but this is my shop. I'm not in any hurry. I'm not getting paid. And I'm just doing what's easy. That one might need notched. And a seal plate bolt, anchor bolt, right there. Maybe I can scoot by it. Yep, I think we're good. Good. When they built my house, I wasn't here, but I was watching them on the camera, and they just threw the studs down, nailed them up. They didn't crown anything. This all area, that's all going to be solid jacks. I don't know how many yet. I'll probably just fill it up. So there's about 4.5. So I'll probably just put 3 jacks here, then 2 on the inside of the door. So now I'll go ahead and put the top plate on. Oh, let's see if I can get this to stay on here. That's gonna pull right over. I don't have any leverage. I can't pick it up and move it. You just bounce it. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I'll go fix that end over there, and we'll be good. going to use a treated board here. I'm either going to use a treated board or I'm going to wrap it, put something in between it so it's not touching the concrete if I don't use a treated board. So for here, I'll go ahead and fill these in, probably 3 of them. My original plan was to use 96-inch studs, but then I decided I didn't want to have to add blocking and extra sheeting for my plywood because the sheeting has to go from the bottom plate to the top plate, and I didn't want to have to go back and add blocking and add, you know, the narrow strip of sheeting at the top or bottom, whichever. So I decided to cut the studs down 93 inches. So 93 plus the bottom plate, 1.5 inches, plus the top plate, 1.5 inches. That'll give me 96. So then the sheeting can nail all the way up from the bottom plate to the top plate. So because of that, I had 96-inch studs. So now I'm having to cut all of them down to 93, which is not really a big deal. And actually, I think the 93-inch studs were probably more expensive. So I just got 3 here that I had laying over to the side. So now I'm just squaring them up, making sure they're even with each other. That way I can cut them all at the same time. Just go ahead and mark them at 93. Make a mark. Yeah, I don't know where that pencil's gonna go. And I'll go ahead and just make a first cut here. I hope the audio is okay. A lot of times when you make quick noise, it makes the audio jump and makes it go out. So I apologize if there's a lot of skipping around in the audio. It's my cheap microphone's fault. All right, so we'll go over here and nail these up. I forget where the camera is. Sorry. I thought it was over on the other side. Dang it. I forgot to cut that. That's supposed to be the jacks, you big dummy. Ah, crap. So I got to cut those 3. This is what happens when I'm focusing on making videos and not focusing on what I'm doing. See this? These 3 studs are meant to support the header. That's why I call them jacks. So the header is going to go here, and they need to rest on top of this. So they got to be cut out. So now I got to cut all 3 of these out and slide the header in here and do the same thing on that side. So the header will be resting on all these. And I just simply forgot to do that and put all these in there. Shouldn't have done that. So I just added more work for myself. So now I'm going to measure the width of the 2x12. It should be 11 1/4, but they vary. Yeah. So they are 11 1/4. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go 11 3/8 probably. Cut those down. Man, I wish I would have done that. I'm always adding more work for myself. Making dumb mistakes. Alright, so I'm going to come down 11 3/8. There we go. And that should be able to knock my 2x12 in there. At least I caught it now, I guess. Could have been worse. Man, and I nailed those 2. I guess I can get my Sawzall out, fix that. Alright, well there's that. No nail sticking out. All good there. Okay, so now I need to put a real stud here. See how square I got that? I mean, that's perfect. Look, I just want to show you, since I didn't square it. That's perfect. Got pretty lucky on that one. It usually doesn't turn out that good. All right, so we're good on that one. I'm gonna put two more jacks. They're gonna go here all the way down to the floor, here and here. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 6 jacks on either side of this 8-foot header, which is more than enough. But Might as well make it solid. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm such an idiot. This piece of plywood is short because I used it to cut off a 9-inch piece to go inside those window headers. So it's 18 inches short because I cut 2 9-inch pieces off of it. So now I gotta cut 2 more, and I'm gonna have to put blocking in there. Or do I wanna rip this down? I don't wanna rip this down. Dadgummit. Man, what am I doing? I wonder how hard it'd be to rip down without knocking everything to pieces. Dadgummit, man. Because if I leave that, I'm gonna have to put blocking in here. Is that so bad? Crap. Let's just see. I don't want to come off. There we go. I think I can pull that off. Let's put a full sheet up. Come on. There we go. When I first put that short piece on there, I looked up and I said, oh, did I build this wall too tall? And then it dawned on me. That piece was sitting cockeyed on the pile. I should have known. I should have known it was something wrong with it. But, all right. Oh well. That's how you get good at things. Doing it over and over again for no reason. I'm just trying to slide it over to my mark. Let's see how bad I missed. Man, I don't think I didn't miss any. None. That's nice. Sweet. So I need to get the ladder and go up there and nail the tops of those. Awfully close. All right, get off this death trap. Went ahead and laid these studs out. Got the jacks cut, except for that wall. I'm gonna have to do some more for there, for this door, and for that one. But I got these cut, so I can go ahead and finish this wall and get it attached to this side, and just kind of see where I want to go from there. So I think I'll just start here. So these are already laid out and crowned. All the crowns are facing up, so I'll be sure and point those toward the outside of the wall, outside the building. Six jacks are more than enough for an 8-foot header. That'll be okay. be okay. Let's see. Guess I'll go ahead and knock these studs up. Start on this side. Now, can you see those? Yeah, you can see those. All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone for a little bit before I mess up. I know I gotta have, and I don't know what size header I'm gonna use for that yet. I might use a 2x12 for it. I probably will use a 2x12 for it. So I'm gonna leave that there and go ahead and put this top plate on and see how that works out. I probably want to split it on this center stud here. Lay that out like that. And then just lay those out that way. So we use this stud. Oh, this way. Let's see. Probably doesn't really matter, but I think I'll just go ahead and cut that top plate back and let this one extend over maybe about halfway, something like that. Let's see. I'll just do it like 4 foot. And I can just pull 4 foot from there. Like that right there. All right, so my battery's dying, so I will catch you up when we're charged. I didn't do too much more after the phone died. I finished getting the walls braced up, and I got some sheeting on, and I got all these studs up. I didn't put the header in yet. I'll do that next. I went ahead and added some more sheeting on this wall too. So tomorrow I'll cut out the windows. Hopefully I'll install that header. It goes up there. I'll install the door header for the man door. And then I'm just gonna wait for the LVL to come. Hopefully it's gonna be delivered sometime maybe by the end of the week. With Thanksgiving coming in a couple of days, that's probably gonna delay it. So I don't know. If it shows up this weekend, then I'll definitely get that in and then start working on the rafters, because that'll be the next only thing on the list. So everything else will pretty much look like it is until I get the roof on. Once I get the headers installed over there for the short doors and get those windows cut out, then I'll put the top plate on, get the walls all tied together, and then I'll kind of I may go ahead and start cutting rafters and get a head start on that. So, and I'm kind of undecided. The plan was to do a 7/12 pitch, but I may bring it down to a 6. I'm gonna test it and take a look and see which one works, but I don't know. I'd rather do a 6 just for the simplicity. Easier to walk on, easier to move around and work on when you're by yourself. The steeper you get, harder it gets, so but I know it will look nice if I do a 712, but not exactly sure yet. So until next time, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you.